Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we are going to be finding out what happens if you save the Mexican prostitute. It's sort of a secret outcome. Now, if you guys are wondering who the heck is the Mexican prostitute, don't worry. Up until a few hours ago, I was in the same boat. So a couple of you guys on my Facebook page asked me to check out this place in the desert, which is actually south of Armadillo. I had no idea what this place was. It's apparently called Venter's Place, and it consists of like 3 or 4 little small buildings and shacks. And if you visit here for the first time, a white blip will show up on the map, and there will be some red dots, and then this conversation will occur.
Chingan a tu madre todos. Voy para afuera.
Había un viejo vaquero.
Easy now.
Tenía una bella dama, pero aquel pistolero tenía una bella daga. Los de lobo
Have you ever seen a
son
Mexican
crueles.
pistol?
Los de lobo son malos.
How do you do, Austin? You can't move for seeing Mexican prigs. And all other kinds of prigs besides. And you know what else? They don't look any different than any other kind.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Well, from what I hear is you ain't very nice people. So that means we're gonna get along just fine.
I like this lady.
Me too. Oy, oy, oy. Upale, eso. Hey, hey,
You boys in fun.
Hey! Having fun without me? Cabrones! We waited, my friend. We had no fun in your absence.
Ooh, well, ain't you boys tired? I am flat worn out.
You see what you did? Put an end to the festivities?
Get some rest, Marco. I'm already sleeping.
Jorge, how about you, more mezcal?
Why don't you turn in, honey? We'll carry on where we left off when the sun's up. Okay, yeah.
What will we pay for?
Okay, so that was a pretty interesting conversation, right? So essentially, this place houses 3 Del Lobos, and some sort of prostitute was here. Although, when I let the encounter play out, I entered the house, and she was nowhere to be found. So I don't know if she like snuck out the back or something. We're going to go through this a couple of times. But anyways, this gave me the opportunity to loot the rest of the house. There is a ton of premium cigarette packages that you can take. There's also a billfold worth $20. There's a ton of other provisions as well, like hair pomade and liquor and whiskey and vegetables and all sorts of stuff that you can grab in here. And the 3 like Del Lobos are completely passed out. So if you want to kill them, you can. I actually didn't mean to shoot them. That was like not my intentions. But either way, it worked out because from there, I was able to loot all of them. I was able to loot the rest of the house. But I was still interested in where the heck this lady of the night went. Like, what happened to her? And before I ended up reloading the save, I ended up checking out the rest of the barns and the buildings. You can't go in any of them. That house is the only one that you can go inside. So what I did next time is when I returned to the house, this time I did something a little bit different. So you know the guy that like walks outside? This time I like silently dealt with him. And I don't know if I like messed up or if I triggered something, but this actually caused the Del Lobos to like notice that I was actually there. And so the prostitute lady, she ran out the back. The Del Lobos freaked out. So that encounter was kind of a failure because I wanted to ultimately see what would happen because it's hard to see what's going on inside the house. A, it's not well lit, and B, it's like super dusty, so you can't really see through the windows. So that makes things extra difficult, that's for sure. So with the third encounter, this time I made sure that I did not interrupt a single thing, And this time I let the encounter play out, and I noticed that our Lady of the Night friend there basically started going through all the Del Lobo stuff. Like, she started robbing them after they all fell asleep. And she ran out the front, and I wanted to catch up with her, and when she did, this is what she had to say.
Looks like you got some decent pickings from them boys.
I ain't looking for company.
What the hell? Look at that. Thieves come in all shapes and sizes, don't they?
Leave it, I had a hell of a night. Pissing hell.
So I antagonized her and I greeted her, so I'm pretty sure those are all the audio cues that she has. I also didn't want her to escape, so I ended up hog-tying her and looting her. And I wanted to see like what she got from this encounter with the Del Lobos. And it turns out that she stole a lot of money for this time period. So she ended up taking, I believe it was like $50, which is a lot of money. So you can actually get that. You will get some negative honor points if this is something you end up doing. What I did from there is I carried her hogtied body back into the house. I was thinking like if we brought the body back to them or brought the prostitute lady back to the Del Lobos, they would, somehow be happy or wake up. They don't wake up at all. So the same thing happens if you shoot, you wake them up, they all start attacking you. And so I dealt with them. And if you actually set her free, she'll just sort of run away. She always tries to like grab a horse and escape. So for the most part, we sort of figured out what these encounters were, but I still wanted to try a few more experiments. So the next encounter I wanted to try is I wanted to go in there guns blazing. Like, what would happen if I interrupted the audio that they were having with each other? So what I did is I stealth killed the guy outside, and then I pulled out my shotgun and I came in guns blazing on the other two. And what happens is the prostitute lady runs out the back, and she is obsessed with saying the word like piss on me, piss this, piss that, because that's all she says.
What are you gonna do?
Piss me!
Don't get so serious. Strange lady.
Dear Lord, show some damn tenderness, won't you?
Good idea. Run away. It was a joke.
It's like you can see you can see the subtitles right there. She says that a lot, but either way, she just basically runs away, and there really isn't any other outcome other than that. So again, I still want to do some more experiments. Certainly was not done there. So what I did is I returned again, and this time I wanted to see if I could catch our prostitute lady in the act of stealing. Like, not just catching her afterwards, but literally going inside as she was stealing. And when I did that, I sort of like caught her in the middle of the table. And again, the same thing happened. She sort of runs away. So overall, this is a really cool chance encounter, if you can even call that. I have the official strategy guide for Red Dead Redemption 2, and I looked for all the chance encounters, both in the towns and in the wilderness, and I wasn't able to find this random event. So I don't know if this is a hidden random event, a secret encounter that's not even listed in the strategy guide. I feel like this is the first one of these that I've actually seen. If you guys have seen any others like this that aren't listed in the strategy guide or aren't like recognizable as an event, let me know in the comments down below. Like, it's clear Rockstar put this in the game on purpose, but I don't know why, and I don't know why it wasn't included in the strategy guide itself. So this was a fun experiment. It was really cool. I had never seen this before, so I found it pretty cool to interact with. But like I said, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this encounter and more down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.